What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, last time we left off, we picked up a few extra missions. We need to fight the champion to become the champion ourselves in the fight club. We also have another mission from Yules to go ahead and, where's that one at? Shouldn't we have another mission? Oh no, we're waiting because we took out the handsome guy. Okay. So we need to talk to Bonnie to go ahead and finish this quest up. Go ahead and get another invitation. Don't need another invitation, but I wanted to check out both sides of the quest because we could have either gone to the miller or the blacksmith, but I think we're going to end up taking the invitation from the blacksmith. We have this mission to do up here. Apparently we can challenge Hansel to another fight. I think I'm gonna wait an hour because I just don't think he fights before 8 o'clock.
One more time?
No thanks.
Thanks, but I've learned enough.
Suit yourself. Oh,
I want a box, bro. There we go.
What about one more fight?
I don't have anything better to do anyway. Not so fast. Do you have anything to bet?
I wonder why he wants to fight one more time.
I do. Here.
Is he gonna be harder?
Say your prayers.
Okay, dude. One kick is all it took.
All right, so you won.
Thanks for the fight.
You're gonna shove your thanks up your ass. Here, it's yours.
Mischief again. You could say that. They found
Dude, I hope
dead
you're done,
body
bro.
Stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You want another one too?
So how's it going?
Good.
Anything new at the mill?
Not really.
Are you still organising fights?
Aye. Do you want to join?
Come on. Let's fight some more.
Again? Alright. But we still have to make a
Jeez,
bet.
dude. This is
Here's the
one way
money.
to rake in cash, I guess.
Good. Defend yourself.
I hope you don't go
Farewell.
down in one hit. Okay, he got one, he got two,
Useless.
he got three. Think that was it for you, buddy. Now you're done for it.
You'll be walking arse first.
Okay. There it is. Okay, we took some shots that time. The first guy never gets knocked unconscious. He takes one hit and goes down. I mean, it makes it nice and easy. Now, we should get the Revenant perk, right? I don't know how long it takes for that to kick in, but we should regen up to 50 health.
Oh, say, Henry. You battered me pretty good. Here's your money. Enjoy it.
Alrighty. And now we have one more. We do have some skill trainers over here. Is there anything else that they can teach me in? One is Krazel himself.
Hi, boys.
You're an educated man.
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Krazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself into. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me. What I need is the basics.
Scholarship?
I have no time for the basics.
I'll pay you.
I'll be happy to give you some groschen for your troubles.
All right, but don't forget, this will take some time. Throw in a few coins and I'll teach you whatever you want.
What do we have? Alchemy, thievery, and stealth. Okay.
I reckon you could teach me how to move about undetected.
That's a true art. It's based on the ideas of the old masters. You need to master the knowledge of light and shadow. Find a balance. Any deviation means chaos. Let's get to work.
Alright, let's do thievery as well.
I'd like to learn something.
Well, you know how. All right. For a few groats, and I'll teach.
Okay.
For instance, I'd like to know how to pry open a lock properly. Or how to go through someone's purse without being noticed.
I see. I see. The combination of restraint and the mechanics of general acquisition of property. That seems doable. Let's get to work.
Perfect. Alrighty, what are our skills at now? Oh, we're about to hit level 14. Health is at 87. How do we get that perk to go ahead and pop off? Ooh. Thievery, Lawbreaker. If you are wanted for a crime, you gain bonuses of +3 on strength and warfare and agility. Using a one-handed weapon on its own, you will deal 10% more damage. The effect applies if you wield a torch in your offhand. Let's do rapid flight. That could come in handy. Stealth. You'll make 35% less noise when sneaking outdoors. 25% less noise when sneaking indoors, and the door opening will be half as loud. People will forget the crimes you've committed more quickly. Let's do Ordinary Man for now. But I like both of the Rodent and Weasel Boy as well. Upgraded Drinking. The more drunk you are, the higher chance you have of not wasting your badge when you use it. Amazingly, when you're drunk, you make 20% less noise when moving indoors. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured by falling from a height because the patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand. I don't really like any of these. I guess less noise? So, can we only use our badges once? Is that what that means? Where do we see... Where was the Revenant skill? Your health will gradually regenerate up to 50 health points. This effect does not apply if you are in combat or bleeding. So we just kind of gotta wait? But shouldn't that have been the case while we were learning those skills? I guess not. Okay. I think we have one more fight we can redo. Let's make a little extra money, and then we'll go ahead and continue on with some of these other quests. No, it's not Vera. Malik.
Good day, sir.
Are you still fighting sometimes?
Sure. What else am I supposed to do all day?
What about another brawl?
Damn, you're enjoying this.
But don't forget the bet.
Easy money.
Here's the money.
We gotta
That's
check if
more
there's
like it.
things we need to sell too.
Are you ready?
I think there is.
God be with you.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
Nice, nice.
I wonder if we mistimed it. That's why it was red. Nice. I'm assuming that's it. Like, I don't think we can just keep farming this. That's nice though. What can we get? Warmonger. After the end of the fight, you gain a +2 bonus on strength, agility, and combat skills. The effect lasts for 6 hours. To renew it, you must enter combat again. As long as you don't kill anyone, your non-combat skills will be increased by 2 and your speech by 3. For 12 hours, though? Your armor will be 10 points higher at all times. At night, you have a +2 bonus on strength, agility, vitality, and a +3 on stealth. It's easier for you to convince others the nice way. Exclusive with criminal element. +2 to persuasion, impression, and presence. I feel like we use that quite often. I kind of like Warmonger. I like Blood of Siegfried. I like Nightcrawler. I think I'm going to do Nightcrawler in case we have any future sneaking missions. Sounds like it'd be really useful. Wait for him to get on up. Finish this activity.
See you later. Take care.
You really kicked my ass.
You alright?
It's nothing compared to a beating from Vera. Here, your winnings. You earned it.
Okay, that should be everything. No more activities. Journal. Let's go talk to Bonnie first, since she's the closest. Then we'll make our way to the Hunts Marshal. And then we might head all the way up north just to complete this fighting challenge. Let's grab Pebbles. How's our inventory? 153. We definitely have some stuff we need to sell. So maybe we'll hit Trotsky. No, Takov. Maybe we'll hit Takov on the way since we're a wanted criminal here. Hit Takov, and then we'll go and head towards the Trotsky Grandmaster. Yeah, this is where we can't go yet. That's why we're trying to get the wedding invitation.
Quick!
Whoa! Can't we take this road here? No, it's not really a road.
Quick!
We want to follow this path.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Now, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Why didn't he stay on the path? Well, there goes all our health. But if we get the Revenant... Oh, it is regenning, isn't it? Up to 50 health. Okay. So it'll give us up to... I'm assuming half our health. So it'll stop at 50. So we'll never sit below 50. I get it now. I thought it was like... You regain a total of 50 health. Like per rest or something. I don't know what I was expecting. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Alright, let's see what Bonnie's got to say about the saltpeter. I wonder what's gonna happen with this golem. There's no way it works. There's no way. Wouldn't make any sense. We're at 84 nourishment. That's stealing anyways. We're at 30 charisma. It doesn't look like we're dirty or bloody.
Excuse me.
I'll be with you, sir.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames.
That's fair.
What should we call you?
The Wolf of Skalitz. I like that.
The Wolf of Skalitz.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname.
Everybody
for you
would know it
myself
was us
when I get
from
to know
Skalitz.
you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I've got nothing for you.
I reckon I'll just have to scrape together the ingredients for that magic ritual myself.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
I wonder what would
Did-
happen if we
And
gave her herbs. I
what
forgot
do you
about
think
that.
of it?
Can't wait to see what comes of it.
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
No, we can talk.
No. I have plenty of time. But where to start?
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
This is Teresa's dog.
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She
Oh,
saved
that's
my
it?
life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then... But what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
Actually, a family of knights, kind of, right? Radzig is a knight.
I found myself following the path of the knight. My only brother now is my sword.
Oh, aye. Men these days solve all their problems in armor on the field, gouging each other's eyes out and hacking off each other's limbs. Where are the good old days when everything could be solved with a simple dagger stab or a nice strong cup of hemlock? Jesus, I sound like an old crone now, eh?
A little bit.
And you know who else pines for the good old days? Crazel. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
Mystical?
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of experience, like as if he's lived for hundreds of years.
It's his beard that does that. Don't let it fool you. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case, you know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
That's a lot.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
Jeez.
6 times. Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
I do not. No. I'm not even gonna try.
No, I don't. And Crazel, of course, didn't tell me shit.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter
We
maker.
gotta go grave
Crazel
robbing.
said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
A knacker?
You mean a knacker?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the gravedigger.
Ah, the gravedigger Ignatius. I've already met him. He lives outside Troskowitz in the direction of Apollonia, right?
Aye, that's him.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun, and pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskowitz butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Scarlets.
Okay. Yeah.
Why
We'll
do you
ask her
work for
about
the miller?
things.
Because he pays well, and don't care how much coin I make on the side.
You mean by stealing?
And he doesn't ask any stupid questions.
Sorry. Apologies.
What did you do before?
I got by any way I could. Believe it or not, I started in a convent.
You? A nun? Well, why not? I was in the cloisters myself for a while.
Oh well, different people have different fates. But we all ended up here anyway, in the armpit of the world.
Okay.
What do you think about Crazel?
You're another one of those that don't know if they should love him or hate him, eh? Crazel is his own man. Once you learn to get along with him, you can't help but admire him a bit. But sometimes, he's unbearable as soon as he opens his mouth.
What do you know about the Troskowitz gravedigger?
He's a pretty tough old bird. He follows the rule, I'll treat you the way you treat me. And he appreciates when a fella's direct and open. But I probably wouldn't tell him everything about us.
So, Bonnie, the most honest girl I know, sent me. I'd like to see some dead animals as models for painting a church fresco. A scene from the apocalypse.
That might be a bit much, but you learn fast.
Okay.
How was the saltpeter collection and tasting again? Sounds pretty disgusting.
It wasn't so bad. Xena kept whining about it, but being a saltpeter collector, it has its benefits. When you go and clean someone's sty, they don't pay much attention to you and leave their purses and chests unattended. We made a pretty decent amount on the side.
What, by stealing?
Confiscating property for the greater glory of God. I hate the term stealing.
Just like Crazel.
Okay.
Tell me something more about Zinnek.
He's Andy, that's for sure. But also a bit of a fool. To be honest, I don't care for Crazel's horseshit most of the time either. I do this job because it's fun, unlike Zinnek. He does everything for his own good, doesn't give a damn about any greater cause or other people. Actually, he really pisses me off with his attitude. And he entertains himself by coming up with the stupidest nicknames for me. Dunga, for instance. What kind of a bloody awful name is Dunga?
Oh, lovely. And what does he call himself?
Scruffy. Or Jan, Nicholas, Franz, Peter, Jakub. The most bland, everyday names. He tries to be careful, but then he opens his big mouth and fucks it all up, just like in Troskowitz.
What is this lair place?
Krazel built a store so all them honest, curious people in the mill, the likes of Hensel, wouldn't have to worry their little heads about what we're doing here.
You mean behind that boarded up door in the cliff?
We're definitely not doing anything there right now, because of the mess in there. I told Zenek to clean it up. I think he wants to see if the place will get so rotten that saltpeter will bloom on the walls.
Okay, what can she teach us?
I'd like to learn something.
Alchemy?
And what would you like?
Ooh, apprentice. Very nice. Let's do the alchemy
I
basics.
hear you're good at alchemy.
I don't know
like
if
to
I
learn
want to spend
something.
a
Great,
grand of
let's
gold.
get to it. Learning this trick will take some time.
Nice.
Same to you.
Alrighty. We didn't grab the skill where, like, if we wash, we heal. Did we? Oh, we did. Very nice. Okay. I wouldn't mind taking out this Cumin troop. Oh, his quest is ready. But we kind of need to sell before we do that, don't we? Let's see. We can hold about 60, about 100 weight. Let's go do this troop. Let's do it. Mark this off the map. And then we will continue doing some of these quests. We should be fine enough. We have plenty of these potions. Plus it'll free up some weight. So let's do a weak marigold decoction. Boom. Should give us, what, 20 health? Yes. Boost up our energy and our nourishment as well. Okay, we definitely have a bunch of, like, skill people around the areas. I mean, that one dude was still going to teach us with the saber. We got skill book teachers everywhere. Literally everywhere. It just costs a lot of money. It definitely adds up. So, taking out these enemy camps like this, gathering their gear, certainly helps. We did gain a perk point for alchemy. While brewing potions, no. Sell potions. The brewing process will be more tolerant of minor errors, making it easier to achieve better quality potions. One extra potion of the same quality. Do we plan on making errors? An extra potion of the same quality. I mean, we could always just brew another, right? Let's do Secret of Equilibrium. Perfect. Our skills are getting up there, which is exciting. Ah, the humans. Dang, there's herbs everywhere. We definitely could have gathered some. I think he's just barking at the boar. Okay, we don't quite have full health, but I don't really want to drink another potion. Is the camp on top of the hill? Kinda looks like it might be. Yes, it is. Go ahead and get the crossbow out. Need to work on our marksmanship some more. What is our skill at for that? Only 7 and only halfway to 8. Our marksmanship is horrible. Did we even hit him?
Veled egy szempillantás alatt kész leszek.
Easy money.
Nem kellett volna beleütnöd az orrodat! Kibaszott szarzabáló!
Ez gyors lesz.
Okay, need to make sure that we keep all of them in front of us.
Harapj egy kis füvet! Nincs esélyed, te nyomorult! Túl volt a pofádba, te rohadék!
Harc! A fejükre menjetek!
Perfect.
Kibaszott szarzabáló!
A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap!
Okay, he master strikes on us.
Meg fogod bánni!
Oh yeah, mutt. I don't think so. This sells for a nice amount. Gauntlets. Take the potion, iron, keys. They all flee? 72 point, that's not a lot. Did they all flee? Why? Oh, Mud took one out himself. Go crazy, Mud. Homemade hunting sword is butt. Sweet pancake. We don't need more door and chest keys. I guess we'll take them. They didn't fall back to the camp, did they? No, they just up and left. We scared them off. That sells for a decent amount. Potion, Groshen, salt, I suppose. We'll take the bread. Deer skin. A bill hook, Bowman's brew, save your schnapps, blacksmith kit. What's this die used for? Second in line of the demonic dice. She likes to get lost, but when she's with her sisters, she's very strong. Okay, sure. Sadly, we didn't get to loot the other two guys, but what do we have down here? Rotting carcass? It's a bunch of mushrooms. Alrighty. Well, we got some good stuff. Let's go to Veril. Let him know about Hans. Or lie about Hans. Nah, we're good. We know who that is. That's who we ran into the first time, right? A little traitor. Charisma's still at 30, even though we're bloody. Nice. regain some more health too.
Good day to you.
You don't have to worry about the last poacher either anymore. But it was one hell of a job, I can tell you.
Really? Go on. Where was he?
North of Trotsky. He had a small camp there. Below a cliff. Just like you said.
I'm sure he realized there wasn't any point resisting. What did you do with him?
I killed him.
I had to kill him.
Why did you have to?
That fella wasn't keen on being arrested. The first thing he did was draw a hunting knife on me. He's done for, in any case.
Got any proof?
Yes, we do.
I found this gear on him. He probably used it to make traps, and some tongs as well. Probably for pulling out teeth and that.
Look how well kitted out them poaching vermin are. I see why he didn't want to just pack it in. He had a good thing going there. Good work. Here's your reward.
Thanks. That's a generous reward.
We don't have any more poachers, so take it as a parting gift from us huntsmen. It'll be a long time
we're a
before
liar.
any more of the arseholes turn up in the Trotsky forests. You sent out a clear signal what they can expect. Well, you can take a look at my bows if you want, and in return for your help, I'll take a bit off the usual price. Don't use it
Nice.
for poaching, though.
That's not a bad idea, you know.
Don't even think about it.
No, of course not.
Of
Thanks.
course not.
I'll tell Vostatek to do the same. But just between you and me, better buy one from me. Bows soaked in spirits aren't very hard wearing. It was good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. Wait, I thought you said we could buy bows. What the heck?
What will it be, sir?
Show me your way.
These bows? These bows kind of suck. Not gonna lie. Field cross. What do we have? Old field crossbow. It's 300 power. This is 350, so this is actually a better crossbow, but it's only quality 1.
I hope you find what you're looking for next.
What were we about to do? We got some food. Nourishment 7. 18, 19. This gives us some energy. Let's do a pancake. And then let's do some hair meat. Free up some of that inventory too. And then let's go to Takov. Well, let's see if we can catch ghouls at Samin. Pick up this quest. Dude, we're so close to being able to go to the wedding. So close. And after that, we should just be able to push out main story. Unless a few other quests pop up here and there. You're gonna be upstairs, aren't you? You jerk. We might be able to catch you, though, and talk to you real quick.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
God be with you.
Greetings.
Hey?
Who's that creep?
What's that?
What is it you need?
You're not.
I know,
You're
I
here,
know.
Henry. I've got something for you.
From Semi.
Not this time. It's from the charcoal burners. They said you spared them, and they wanted to pay you back.
Nice.
Not much, but it's all they could scrounge up.
125. That's enough for another basic skill.
I thought I'd never see them again.
See? Folk can surprise you.
Very nice.
Do you know who's next?
Well, if you've got the time,
I'm assuming this
I
is
know
the
where you
last
can
one.
find Johnny the Gob.
I've got time.
I've got time to go after him.
I see.
Look, it seems you're not too keen on getting him. You knew him better than the others, didn't you?
Knew him. Johnny was my right-hand man. Can't even count how many times we saved each other's asses. And now his is in a sling.
What should I bring back this time?
His shield, I reckon. There's no other like it.
How many men did you send with him?
7 of our most experienced. And well-armed.
Oh, jeez.
What's the gob like? Tell me about him.
What can I tell you? He's just the best. He's a
8
mountain of a
people?
man. A hell of a warrior. Bloody smart, too. But he's too old and too proud to give up on his craft and go and rest on his laurels. I like the bloke. I really do. He deserves to die in peace, with a woman in his arms, not being hunted down like some vermin.
Where can I find the gob?
You know what's funny? If I hadn't sent him out on an errand just before you got to Apollonia, you'd have got us both.
Where did you send him?
Just a little ways off, to the bank of Rock Tower Pond. There's an abandoned hut there, from what I've heard. He and his people are still there.
Why did you send him to a hut by the pond?
Another band ambushed a noble's retinue there. We wanted to see if anything got left behind.
I know exactly where it is.
I was in that group.
You didn't have anything to do with it, did you?
No, I told you. I only heard about it. Some band of outsiders has been wreaking havoc in the area for some time now.
Do you know who they are?
No idea. But I reckon they're no ordinary thieves. They don't care about the silver.
So what do they want?
Lord knows. Must be some higher goal. Those types are the worst.
Heard enough.
I've heard enough.
Henry, wait. I have a favor to ask of you. You know, Johnny was a stand-up bloke, and it would be a shame to kill him. What's more, he's a fair bit older than me, and he has a bum leg. It would be dishonorable to kill someone like that, you know.
Wait. So you want me to let him go?
Not so loud. I know Samin wants them all dead, but I beg you, don't kill him.
But if I let him live, I risk not only my arse, but yours and his as well.
Aye. But he doesn't deserve the same death as those whoresons Charlie and Kanker. Unlike those other bastards, Johnny never betrayed me. Surely I don't have to explain to you how rare that is among bandits.
If I can, I'll let him go.
Well, I'm still not too sure about it, but I'll try. Though I'll save my skin before I save his. So if he doesn't surrender, I won't have a choice.
Of course. But I'm glad you'll consider it.
Hurry up!
Be quiet, dude. I'll knock you out. You must not know. I'm about to be the champion. Alrighty. Well, now let's go to Trotsky. Oh, he's in this camp. We've cleared that camp hella times. Okay. We got this activity here. Quest Tipster. Gotta visit the Gravedigger. I'm gonna do the Trotsky Grandmaster next. So let's go to Takov. Maybe we can sleep there as well. But we don't really need the energy. But it'd be nice to top off on health before we go there. So I think I will sleep. Come on, Pebbles. You can drink from the trough. I think I'm going to get rid of the Adorned Axe. Let's get rid of the Glaive. The regular dagger, Smooth Cuirass. All this stuff can go. We need to read some of these books. All of these can go in our chest. Alright, let's see what we can sell first. Let's repair our own stuff. Blacksmith kit. Let's repair everything. Because then we should be able to make more money off of it. Confirm. Alrighty.
What can I do for you?
Repair? Everything that we're wearing. Don't need any of our stuff dropping in quality. Let's haggle the price a bit.
Well,
175. Perfect.
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing.
Now we
Can
sell.
I help you, sir?
Trade.
I'll have a look at the...
Sell. Jeez. Ah, it's almost better. It's almost better. Get rid of the glaive, the dagger. He has 536. We're about to max out already. That's gonna be all we can sell. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, this puts us nearly at 5K, which is awesome.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Yeah, me too. Actually,
I'll
is there
have a look
anything
at...
that we're interested in buying? That's almost better. Better blunt damage. What is our, 81... 89 is the best we can get. And it's almost that time. 89's better than what we have. Not by much, but it is. Quality 3 too. I'm not gonna worry about heavy weapons yet, or yeah. I'm only gonna worry about the mace. Once we max out the sword, though, we'll start using heavier weapons. Wow. Apparently that's way better than what we have? No way. It's because it's counting as shoes, but that also replaces our... Yeah, I don't think that's actually better. We have all the sketches. Okay, what can we sell to balance out this price? Yeah, we want to sell the mace. Anything for cheap. Silver cup. I think that's gonna be it.
I was glad to be of...
Alright, let's equip the Warhammer. Nope, not in that outfit. Common bolts need to be in this outfit. Although we really don't need this outfit. We need some actual, like, royal, regular clothes.
Help to you, good sir.
Although what we have is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Alright, all of these. Okay. All of these go back on pebbles. I wouldn't mind finding a horse just with better... I mean, we need a horse with better speed. Other clothes. Why can't we wear those? Probably should put some of these potions away. How's your weight doing? You have about 70. This should max out our health, even though we're about to sleep anyways. Out of curiosity, if we try to train with you, is that going to give you more money in trading?
I'd like to learn...
What do you want to...
Craftsmanship.
I'd have...
All right, I'll show...
I guess it doesn't matter. It's only 100. Did we gain a perk point? We have 2 perk points. Houndsmaster. Let's do Loyal Companion. Can we... How far... Can we really max these skills out? Get all the perk points? Your gear will take 20% less damage. Bows and crossbows that you repair yourself are 10% more powerful. Stolen weapons, armor, and clothing in your inventory will lose status 20% faster. If you get your gear repaired, you'll gain a little experience in craftsmanship. The experience you gain will increase along with the repair price. Weapons you forge. Let's do thorough maintenance. Why not? We still got quite a few sword skills to get. So it's gonna be a while before we max that out. Heavy weapons and then pole arms. So once we max out swords, we'll replace it with a pole arm. And then we'll go ahead and use our heavy weapons. Alright, materials. Put all of you away. I'm sure that you're pretty heavy. Got 12 lockpicks, it's not bad. Our full kits. We have some soap on us. All these dye.
Got your head in the clouds again, haven't you?
Can we sit in here?
Because I love him.
There's another blacksmith kit.
That's blasphemy. You'll end up in hell.
I mean, our energy's really not doing too bad.
Pure as mine can't be a sin.
We're gonna
It's a
sit next to
gift
you guys.
from God himself.
What?
And read some of these skill books. Aim and fire. None of these have any progress. Required skill, stealth 5, marksman. Let's do marksmanship.
What are you on about? It's just a painting on the wall.
He always looks at me when I walk into the church.
43%.
Nobody's
What does this
ever
mean?
looked at me like that before.
That's just the way it's
Comfort
painted.
150.
You feel like he's looking.
Give you health, sir.
Oh, we can. Oh, that's the progress.
Doggy, good boy.
Very nice. Interesting. Okay. That actually gave us quite a bit of skill points, I feel. I wonder if that increases our scholarship as well. We're +5. Dude, we only have 2. Cushion. The buff from sitting it has an increased comfort effect of 50%, so you can study faster. Definitely worth it. Marksman. If you don't move for 2 or more seconds while aiming, your stamina will drain 20% slower and your shot will be 15% stronger. Your first shot will do 15% more damage. This perk will be active again after the end of the fight in which it was used, or in 1 minute if no fight took place. After each shot, you get a short-term buff during which you reload and aim faster, so you can also shoot faster, and if you do it in time, you'll regain the buff with each shot. Ooh, that could really help us in some of our competitions. I think I'm gonna go for this for the competition's sake. Okay, how's our energy? 80. It's midnight. We can go ahead and put the skill book away. We definitely want to keep reading those skill books, though. Those are really nice. Player books. Aim and fire. 100% progress. We are done. Transfer that away. Let's go ahead and sleep and save. We should probably put some of those potions away as well. Let's go to 7. Probably eat a bread. Where's Mutt? I haven't fed you in a while.
Here, Mutt.
Have some dog meat. We don't really need all these potions. Is it food? It is. Okay, we have the strong versions. So we don't need, like, the weaker ones. Painkiller's different, though. We have a strong poison. Don't need the weak one. Okay, we'll keep the fine wine on us. Actually, let's take one of the moonshines. Okay. Freed up some space. Let's go do this fight. I wish we had, It says you're a quest tipster.
Greetings.
What's new?
What's new around here?
Try asking around at that nomad camp up there in the rocks. I heard a woman there was looking for a blacksmith. A ranker or something like that.
Wouldn't you know what she wants?
No, and I don't really care. These nomads are none of my business.
So we got
And
one more
that's
quest
about
we can
it.
pick up,
That
maybe.
sounds interesting. Thank you, blacksmith.
Is there a mission? There is. Very nice. That looks like the last quest tipster. We do have some POI tipsters that we should probably check out too. So we're certainly getting there. We're getting there. Every time I feel like we're nearly done, something else picks up though. But dang it, we're completing everything in this game.
Quick.
Because in the last game, we missed out on some stuff. Seeing that rat makes me want to butcher it from Project Zomboid. We're so desperate for food in Project Zomboid.
Go, quick. Ja.
Okay. Need to cut a right and cut through these woods. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Does that make us dirty? Charisma's still at 30. We'll foot it. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, let's do this last fight, shall we? Dude, it'd be a shame if we lost. Must be a deer hunting spot. Not interested in any hunting right now. I hear you, mutt. I hear ya. POI tipster here too? Geez, this dude's really out in the middle of nowhere, huh? It doesn't look like it's the same person. Are there multiple people here? Ooh, an alchemy bench. Do need to work on our alchemy.
At your service, sir. What would you like, sir?
Barnaby.
Why did you become a herbalist?
Let me guess. It seems like a woman's work to you, eh?
That's not what I meant.
No, I didn't mean it like that. It's just that the only herbalists I know are women. You're the first male one I've met.
My grandmother taught me everything I know.
Is that true?
She used to take me with her to the forest and told me something about every herb she picked. What it's called, where it grows, and what it's good for. And in the evenings, she tested me mercilessly on everything. If I made a single mistake, I got a slap on the ear.
You memorized everything? No recipes?
Why? I keep all the recipes in my head and measure out the ingredients by eye.
Pretty impressive. Isn't it dangerous?
Isn't it dangerous not knowing the exact amounts and mixing the potions by eye?
Maybe for me. If I lick my fingers while crushing some herb Paris, for instance. But I've never poisoned anyone yet. Well, at least not by mistake.
But people trust you anyway, since they buy salves and healing potions from you.
What else can they do? The only real apothecary here is Emmerich, and he charges a lot. Besides, he moved here from the city.
Do you live here all alone? In a wilderness like this?
What wilderness? Walk a few paces and you come to a bloody great castle. And I'm not really alone. Animals are company too.
Isn't it dangerous? What if someone wanted to rob you? Or worse?
It's true, I don't always sleep easy here. The castle may as well not be there for all the protection it gives me. You get strange people wandering around from time to time. The kind best avoided by honest folk. My advice to you is to be careful. I recently saw 2 vagabonds like that. No doubt they don't think I'm worth the effort. But I still lock the door every night and push a bench up against it.
I already bumped into them. Not far away on the rocks.
You see? They're drawn to this place like flies to a corpse.
So you're that Grand Master?
What did you call me? Who's been telling you stories about me?
It's just that I've heard you're the best fighter far and wide.
Ah, so that's what this is about. I haven't been called that in a long while, lad. And who might you be?
My name's Henry, and I know a bit about fighting myself. I reckon I've beaten every fighter in the region, so I got sent to you.
You mean to beat me too, eh? I don't know. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
I came all the way here to see you. I'm giving you the chance to hit me with impunity. Do I really have to try to convince you?
At least embarrassment doesn't hurt. But bruises, cuts, and a broken nose, on the other hand.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
Not at all. I just want to be sure you know what you're getting yourself into.
I've been through worse.
I've been through a lot worse. You won't dissuade me with that.
All right then. If it's really what you want, let's dance. But I have 2 conditions. First of all, we'll only fight once. I don't want you begging for a rematch when you lose. And second, the fight ends when one of us gives up. I don't want to have to try to revive you. Got it?
Let's put it off for a sec.
Well, maybe I should train it.
First you talk me into fighting you. Come back when you...
Because I'm going to pop a savior schnapps just in case we lose this. Boom. Okay.
What will it be?
So, what about...
Fine. Let's go over there, so you don't trample my hurt.
Ooh, no wager.
Wanker! Don't slow down.
Dude, are we gonna hit him? Is this guy like impossible to hit?
Don't slow down.
There we go.
Don't be a coward and attack. I'm too old for this shit. Now that's what I call an opener. Don't be a coward and attack. Wanker!
Ooh.
So what's it gonna be?
There. That's that.
Nice.
You really gave me a licking, lad. Who'd have thought you had it in you?
You pack a hell of a punch yourself. For a herbalist, that is.
Well, now what? I'd hate to send you home empty-handed.
Elbow uppercut.
I didn't challenge you for money.
And I'm not offering you any. Let me clean up your wounds at least. Or I could show you how to treat them yourself. What do you say?
I can stay for a while.
Actually, why not? I could stay for a little while.
That's more like it. And listen, what if that moment were to last a little longer? I have some lovely aged mead here. We could chat a while. I don't get many visitors here.
Let's do it.
Did you say mead?
Homemade, my friend. Come, let's have a toast to our fight. Come on, have another with me.
Another one? This'll be the 7th, I think. I'm not a fish.
Don't be like that. You can't leave now anyway. You just puke in my flower bed and fall asleep on an anthill somewhere.
Well, that's your fault for living in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
It has its benefits too, you know.
What benefits?
Aye? And what benefits?
I'm my own master here. I don't give a flying toss about what's happening somewhere in the village.
You're not here voluntarily, are you?
What made you move to this lonely place?
You think someone forced me?
Something seems off.
Well, I don't know. I've never met a herbalist like you.
You know what, Henry? You're a solid bloke, so I'll tell you what happened. When I was about your age, I worked as a hired hand in Troskowitz, where this girl took a liking to me. Sarah was her name, but I wasn't interested in her, and I told her right away, but trouble still found me anyway.
Let me guess. Sarah wanted revenge.
Maybe, but she also might have been completely innocent. All she did was complain to her brother, and he put 2 and 2 together.
What do you mean?
Ah, don't worry about that.
You can tell me.
Come on, you can tell me. What happened with Sarah's brother?
He realized it wasn't just about his sister. I never liked any girls. I reckon he'd found it odd for a while, and Sarah just gave him a reason to confront me about it. He gathered some of his friends, and they came to explain how they treat animals like me.
But if it's true what they say about you, you beat them all up, right? Or are those just rumors?
No, it's true. I'm not proud of it, but if I hadn't done it, they would have beat the life out of me.
You didn't do anything wrong. You defended yourself.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't think you did anything wrong to anyone.
I reckon you're the only one around here who thinks that. The locals think the worst of me. They don't even try to hide it. But as soon as they have a cut or an itch, they come running for help.
And you're more than happy to help them. Doesn't their behavior bother you?
It does. But at least they don't threaten to burn my hut down, which makes a pleasant change.
Fair. You beat the best brawler around.
You said you could teach me something. What was it?
Other than fighting, I'm pretty familiar with all sorts of herbs. People come to me with various maladies.
And you always heal them?
Always. Always when there's still time. Sometimes they'd be better off going straight to the priest.
That sounds like it could come in handy.
But if I'm supposed to teach you something, it won't be for free.
I understand. I'd be happy to pay you.
All right. What do you want to know?
Ooh, apprentice in all of them. Very cool. We'll hold off on that. Alright, good sir. Are we drunk? It doesn't seem like it. We're not seeing all dizzy. But we are going to go ahead and end things here. Our journal list is getting smaller and smaller. We do have one more quest to pick up and one more activity. But other than that, we got to complete the quest for Crazel. And then we got to finish the quest line for Ghouls, which these should be the last 2 quests in this quest line. And then we might have to forge something for the Nomad camp. I'm assuming we just got to take out some wolves here. Then hopefully we're ready for the wedding. But as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.